And they look pretty good. Odell Beckham Jr. skipped practice to hang with his new girlfriend. You guys find out? Did you guys see this? His new girlfriend? Paul Seaton?
Yeah.
You know who this is?
I do.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Iggy Azalea. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
How about that?
Yep. And he was also working out with Johnny Manziel. How do you think the Giants feel about this here?
Which are they more concerned about?
Oh, man. These are the OTAs, right, McLeod? These are the voluntary practices?
Yes, quote unquote voluntary.
Yeah. Beckham said he doesn't understand what all the fuss is about. He tweeted that if they don't have a story these days, then they'll make one. I might get that tatted hashtag stay the course. He's expected to show up today at the Giants facility. So these are the voluntary, involuntary workouts that they have. Is that right, McLevin?
Yes, although can't we just get rid of that and call them mandatory?
It feels like that. So he missed a series of practice days, partied at a Bolero Woodland Hills Bowling Center with Iggy Azalea, and was also working out with Johnny. Well, at least he was working out with Johnny Manziel. Yeah, see.
Hold up.
What?
Hold up. It's partied at a bowling center? Was it a kid's birthday party or something? Don't give me this, like, they sound like he was out till 4:30 in the morning, somewhere in the meatpacking district or something.
Yes, McLevin.
The bowling alleys are the clubs now.
They are big.
The place to be.
Like Lucky Strikes?
Yeah.
That's a social scene.
It is. It is.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's not like, you're in the middle of the Vegas Strip.
I mean, there are red velvet lines at bowling alleys. Like, it's tough nowadays to get in a few frames.
He hit a bocce court later and just tore it up till the wee hours of the morning.
And then some croquet.
Sure.
And then badminton, and then called it a night.
Right.
Iggy Azalea. Yes,
he did lawn jarts this weekend.
Ooh, I like
is
that.
this guy going to get serious about his career, or is he just going to bowl away his whole life?
He's a cancer. That's what he is. Waiting for those.
When's this guy going to grow up? Huh? Bowling? Late night with a pop star?
Johnny Manziel.
When's this guy going to grow up?
Yes, Fritzy.
They'll spare you the details. It gets pretty wild at the bowling alley.
Really? When's the last time somebody went bowling? Yeah, Fritzl.
I went like a few weeks ago for my daughter's birthday party, but it was in an upscale casino fancy place, like at Foxwoods.
Yeah.
Like a club,
Yeah.
like I said.
Yeah, they got chandeliers and big screen TVs.
Yeah,
And
it's a whole social
fancy
scene.
stuff
But they
going.
do the lighting now. It's a show when you go to a bowling alley. Not like when we were growing up.
Remember how shady it was when you were growing up? The old men with the cigarettes and the hams.
There was always this underbelly. When I'd go to the Mason Bowl, and you stayed on your side, and then there were a couple of dudes that are on the other side, and you didn't go over where they were.
Nowhere easier for a teen to buy beer than a bowling alley back in the day.
Really?
Oh, 15? I used to pound.
Yes.
No offense.
Just French fries. That's what I remember. I was in a bowling league with my cousin, and we would just get a huge plate of French fries. And they were like a ton of ketchup, and they were so salty. I couldn't get a beer, though. But then again, it was a Saturday morning at like 9:30.
Yeah, Fritzy.
If you want to find a greasy food area with a lot of questionable food, that is the place. From grilled cheese to burgers, whatever that, you got to be very careful before you get in bowling alley.
I joined a bowling league when I was at CNN Sports, and I made the mistake of, and I had my own bowling ball and shoes.
Did you have the wrist brace thing?
Probably. Yeah, probably. I made the mistake of having a beer the first night of our league, and I got so much grief from my teammates. They're like, "What are you doing?" I go, "It's bowling. I'm having a beer." We're not drinking. We're in it to win it. And I go, "Oh no, I made a mistake. I made a horrible mistake
Wrong
here."
team.
Yeah.
It's fun. You could actually see fun evaporating into the air. It was like a misty haze. And you're like, wow, this was going to be
Once, and then we lost our first two matches or whatever, and then I said, "Look, I'm getting a beer. Sorry, I'm going to get a beer." And then after that, I just showed up and had a couple of beers when I bowled. And I bowled better. It's like, I got to take, you guys are putting so much pressure on me, man. Let me just bowl. Let me be me. Yeah, Paulie.
It'd be great to see a PBA event where they're just, 7 beers deep.
Keg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have to have like 5 before the first frame. And then see how it plays
let's
out.
see how good you are.
That'd be good TV.
I might be a pretty good bowler then.
Yeah, aren't we all better with a few drinks?
Yeah.
Who's not better at bowling drinking?
Yeah.
I played recently with the kids with the bumpers on the side.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I am on fire with those.
Bumpers are great with the kids. Bumpers are great.
How do they learn to aim?
I'm just trying to get them to knock down pins, and then they knock down pins, and then they want to go back.
The training wheels of life.
Yeah, but I'm okay with those training wheels. We have a T-ball. I'm not throwing, coach pitch when you're 5.
Do you ever have
Bringing cheese there.
that one ball that the kid throws that you're not sure if it's going to make it down the pins, and you're debating whether you have to walk down the lane?
I've done that. I've done the walk and slipped. Boom. Down goes Patrick. Because it just goes. And then you go, okay, do I roll a ball down and try to hit it? Yeah, see.
That's actually how we found out that my son is super competitive. We had no idea. And me and my wife really aren't necessarily all that competitive, but we went bowling about 3 years ago when he was like, 4 years old or so. And he was always just like this little sweet little boy who was like, oh, yeah, let's go play this or whatever. And we took him to a bowling alley with his cousins, and he rolled one down and he knocked down like 8 pins or whatever. And he turned around and was like, yes! Yes! And we were like, whoa,
wait. He did Pete Weber?
who the hell is that kid? He has his little long hair, and he's about this tall, and he just rolls it. Yes! Yes! I'm like, oh my God.
All right, we'll take a break. Brock Osweiler versus the media in Cleveland. It didn't go well. We'll let you hear that coming up next.
Get our best rates on avis.com.
Ball game.
Also, this makes so much sense.
Yeah, I've been putting a little pepper on my eggs.
A little pepper on your eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you got to watch this documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
Harry Benson, this photographer. I finished it last night. It's great.
Is he a bowling photographer?
He probably could be a bowling photographer.
How many bowling documentaries have you watched on Netflix?
Like this year?
Yeah. Is there a great bowling documentary? Because if not,
It's called Kingpin.
we should do it.
There's 2.
Let's make a documentary on bowling.
There's Big Lebowski and Kingpin.
Kingpin was a better bowling movie than Big Lebowski.
Good cameo by Roger Clemens in Kingpin. Gets overlooked sometimes.
Lance Armstrong's in Kingpin, right?
I love that the Hall of Fame is,
Yeah, isn't he?
It's impossibly good, but not for long.
But what about the... I got...
I got a stat of the day for you. Brock Osweiler and the Cleveland media have that for you coming up. Your phone calls, 877-3DP Show. We were just debating or discussing where the Bowling Hall of Fame is. I thought it was in St. Louis. Is there a Bowling Hall of Fame and then a Professional Bowlers Hall of Fame? Seton O'Connor.
Well, I'm efforting that because I thought that it was in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, I thought it was in St. Louis. I got some of my best people on it right now. You can hear them working.
We're journalists. We don't get this right.
Well, if I Google Bowling Hall of Fame, I would think it comes up.
Well, there's a number of them.
Seton, you don't type that.
That's the research sound effects we have right now.
You're not actually typing. Did you just type in Bowling Hall of Fame?
Well, there's the Bowling Hall of Fame is in Reno. Then there's the International Bowling Museum, which is in Arlington, Texas.
Oh, so there's nothing in St. Louis?
There's a lot of bowloramas in different cities, but I don't think those are official.
Yeah, Seton.
See, I think this is like boxing. Like, we just need one unified, organized sport. And bowling has people don't talk about it, but bowling actually, it's fractured.
The splintering of bowling is why we are here today.
This is the documentary I was just talking about. I think we should make a documentary about bowling. 'Cause I don't believe there's a real documentary about it.
Kingpin and The Big Lebowski were documentaries on bowling. Last I looked, they're as much a documentary as Rudy was with Notre Dame football.
Well, Rudy's a true. I mean,
Yeah.
that's game footage.
Yes. Yes, Fritzy.
We may need to reset and figure this out.
Okay. All right. Spare me the details. Yes, McLovin.
If Fritzy has another bowling pun, can I leave the back row for the day?
You can strike him.
Hey, spare us the jokes, huh?
I just did.
Oh, you just said-
Yeah, you turkey.
Does that have any
You know what, McLovin? It's time to 7-10 split.
Throw him in the gutter.
That statement.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Can we get something done here with some